The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Rekulak. Audiobook. Book summary in English. Here's an extended version of the summary, designed to fully immerse readers in the story's twists and complexities while building intrigue. Frank Szatowski never imagined that his carefully maintained, simple life as a UPS driver would take an unexpected detour when a sudden and surprising wedding invitation from his estranged daughter, Maggie, landed in his hands. For 3 years, their relationship had been frozen in silence, strained by unspoken words and the emotional gulf that had opened when Maggie left for college. Yet, this invitation carried a spark of hope for reconciliation, a chance to rebuild a bridge that seemed all but burned. Little did Frank know, accepting the invitation would plunge him into a whirlwind of family drama, deeply buried secrets, and a chilling mystery that threatened everything he thought he knew. The wedding is set in an opulent New Hampshire estate owned by the ultra-wealthy Gardner family, a name synonymous with power and privilege. Aidan Gardner, the groom-to-be and heir to the Gardner fortune, is polished, charming, and everything Frank imagines his modest roots could never measure up to. This isn't just any wedding, it's a social spectacle, a union of wealth and status that feels worlds apart from Frank's blue-collar existence. Accompanied by his outspoken sister Tammy and Tammy's sharp and curious foster daughter Abigail, Frank arrives at the sprawling estate with a mix of nerves, hope, and doubt. From the moment they step onto the estate grounds, Frank feels out of place. The towering gates, manicured gardens, and cold, sterile luxury of the Gardner mansion stand in stark contrast to the warm, imperfect life Frank has known. The guests, a mix of tech moguls, celebrities, and social elites, seem to embody an air of unspoken superiority, reminding Frank at every turn that he is an outsider in this world. Maggie, caught up in the whirlwind of wedding planning and the allure of her new family, appears distant, her laughter and conversations tinged with an unfamiliar polish that leaves Frank questioning how well he still knows his own daughter. As the festivities progress, Frank begins to notice cracks in the seemingly perfect facade of the Gardner family. Aidan's charm occasionally slips, revealing glimpses of a more controlling, secretive side. Charles Gardner, the patriarch and a billionaire tech magnate, is a commanding presence whose every word carries an unspoken warning. Frank senses that beneath the polished exterior of this family lies something far darker. When he overhears snippets of hushed conversations and notices Maggie's subtle discomfort in certain moments, his protective instincts kick in. Adding to the tension is the palpable resentment of the local community towards the Gardners. Whispers of unethical business practices, environmental exploitation, and mistreatment of workers create an undercurrent of hostility. Frank learns about Caitlin, a young woman from the nearby town who disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Her case was largely ignored by the authorities, but locals suspect foul play. As Frank digs deeper, he begins to suspect a possible connection between Aidan and Caitlin's disappearance. This suspicion fuels his growing mistrust of the Gardners and intensifies his need to uncover the truth before it's too late. The story takes a thrilling turn as Frank embarks on a covert investigation. Despite his lack of resources and experience, his determination drives him to piece together clues, confront people who might have answers, and push through obstacles. His journey is far from smooth, every step forward is met with resistance from the Gardners, their allies, and even Maggie, who seems increasingly absorbed by the life she's marrying into. Frank's relationship with Maggie becomes a battleground, with every confrontation threatening to widen the rift between them. Meanwhile, Abigail proves to be an unlikely ally in Frank's search for answers. Her keen observations and intuition lead to critical discoveries, revealing hidden connections between the Gardners and Caitlin's case. Together, Frank and Abigail uncover a chilling trail of evidence that points to a dark pattern of exploitation and cover-ups. The Gardners, it seems, are willing to go to any lengths to protect their legacy, even if it means silencing those who threaten their image. As the wedding day looms closer, the tension reaches a boiling point. Frank's determination to save his daughter clashes with Maggie's insistence that he let her live her life. The opulence of the event becomes a stark contrast to the undercurrent of fear and deception that Frank feels at every turn. The situation spirals into chaos during a heated confrontation with Aidan, which ends in a tragic accident. Aidan's sudden death sends shockwaves through the estate, halting the wedding and forcing the Gardners into damage control. In the aftermath, Frank discovers a map left behind by Aidan, leading him to the grim truth about Caitlin's disappearance. The Gardners' involvement in her death is undeniable, and their carefully constructed world begins to crumble under the weight of Frank's revelations. The discovery brings closure to the local community but leaves Maggie shattered as she grapples with the reality of the family she was about to marry into. By the end of the story, Frank and Maggie's relationship is irrevocably changed. While the events of the wedding have brought painful truths to light, they also pave the way for a new beginning. Frank's unwavering love for his daughter and his relentless pursuit of justice become a testament to the power of familial bonds, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Jason Rekulak's The Last One at the Wedding is more than just a story of suspense and mystery. It's a deeply emotional exploration of family, loyalty, and the lengths we go to for the people we love. Through Frank's journey, readers are reminded of the importance of standing up for what's right, even when the odds are stacked against us. The novel's rich character development, intricate plot, and moral complexity make it an unforgettable read that lingers long after the final page. For those looking for an audiobook that keeps them on the edge of their seat, The Last One at the Wedding offers a compelling mix of suspense, drama, and heart. It's a story that challenges perceptions, delves into the shadows of privilege, and ultimately affirms the enduring strength of a parent's love.